things I've seen on the internet.
Kahalo Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Makaka Dash double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone of well. I am not a member, however, I've entered into their labors. Peace and mercy to the sincere brothers and sisters doing this wherever you are, whatever your lot may be. I was trying to gather a bunch of different, breaking news stories together, but these two creators, this one,
Day
and
3.
Crazy
this
things I've
one,
seen.
I'm just going to show, and it's just a quick recap. And these are things we haven't even gone, into things that haven't been published. Look at like local news sites around the world and around the U.S., continental U.S., and things that go unreported by the mainstream media every day. But the Lord definitely is ramping things up as He said He would in His Word. So I'm going to go to 2nd Esdras 9, and we'll open with that, and we'll look at a couple of these, and then we'll get a couple more precepts on it, and that'll be the video. But as you can see, he's turning up the heat. Definitely is turning up the heat, and we ain't even through the first week. And 2024 was like that. I remember I think they had the mass shooting around the 1st or the 2nd in January of 2024. All right, just as 2024 opened up with a bang, so does 2025, just a little bit more, and it's going to increase and keep increasing until, those said prophecies are fulfilled. So let's start at verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that this is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And that is what we are witnessing. And coupled with that, you can look into Revelation 20, where it talks about that devil being loose for a little season. Okay, that's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. His little season of deception is coming to an end. So there's not going to be much for him to do except to come down with great wrath, right? And do what it is the Lord commissioned him, or created him to do, which is be the wicked and to pervert things. Where do we leave? For like is all that is made in the world hath to begin. Okay, I read it. So verse 6, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Okay, and that is that elect, that is those who were chosen from the foundation of the earth to be protected in the time to come, because that's the only thing that is all that is standing in between you and danger, or you and death, or you and maybe not a swift one, maybe a gruesome death. Okay. And the average American they can't even go 2 hours without eating. So imagine how people are going to come undone, all right, in the things that come when rations start to hit, okay? When they inevitably try to force another lockdown from a false FLAG. All right, and I think people kind of get confused on when we use, or when I say that, like when the FF happens, it doesn't mean something didn't happen. It just means that it was orchestrated. It was made to get that shock and awe, because you still get people still get hurt. People still, whatever it is that the event is, it happens. Okay, but that energy that is put forth, when those things happen, you garner that from the people, and then next thing you know, there's a law made, okay, and then that law further restricts you, further puts you in contractual shackles, and all the way up until you're in a digital shackle, right, with an implant in your right hand or your forehead. All right, so let's let them go over these things real quick, and then we'll get, I think that'll be the video, because I only got about 10-15 minutes left. So here we go.
On the internet today. I want to know if you guys find this as bizarre as I do. If you have not seen this video yet, I'm about to show you a clip of a New York Post reporter going into the home of the man who carried out the attack on New Orleans. This was a day after the FBI had raided the house.
Left receipts, just very unkempt in here. If we go over here, actually, You can see the Department of Justice documents here, the search warrant, and the property that they recorded here, which seems to be a lot of chemicals.
I'm not going to post the entire video here. It's very long. If you want to see the entirety of it, I've reposted it on my X account and my Blue Sky account. Both are linked in the link tree in my bio. Number one, when have you ever heard of the FBI raiding a home and then the next day anybody besides FBI agents being allowed to enter?
Right. It's a controlled. It's a crime. It's a scene. It's a controlled area. Okay, and not only are people not allowed, but there is what's called an access control list, and your name has to be on that access control list to gain access to that site until they open it up to anybody else that has a need to know or whatever, what have you. So yeah, absolutely. Again, that little season is coming to an end, and we might as well get it if I'm going to keep saying it. Loose for a little season. Okay. So this is Revelation 20 and 3.